What's up, guys? Today we're going to be watching scary animations. So it's gonna be so scary. Scary, bro. Let's go. Scary animations. Let's go, baby. You figure it out. The baby bottom. Guys, we're gonna watch this one. Oh my god, it's gonna be so scary, bro. What the heck? Dude, what the heck? Oh my god. I was there for you for your darkest times. I was there for you for your darkest side. Oh.
Okay, because you said December 11th.
Anyway,
I'm
guys.
like, wait a minute, that can't be right. All right.
I used to get McDonald's coffee almost every morning on my way to work. However, something recently happened to me that might be the end of me being able to ever enjoy a cup of coffee again. Like any normal day, I went to the drive-thru of my local McDonald's and got my usual order before going to the office. But on that day, something about that cup of coffee was just off. It was still drinkable, but it was more bitter than usual and had a bit of a rancidness to it. I figured the coffee was expired and the bad taste could be covered up by some cream or sugar. And so, I went back to the drive-thru and grabbed a few of them. I really thought everything would be fine after that, but to my disappointment, the coffee still didn't taste right. Each sip was like choking down piss or sweet water. It was that bad. I started to feel like I was becoming one of those people on the internet that got messed up after having the Grimace shake. But all I was having was a cup of coffee. At first, I was just disgusted by the taste. But once I had enough of that stuff in me, my whole body started to reject what I drank. Suddenly, it became obvious that I had no choice but to pull over and throw on the hazard lights to prepare for what was about to happen to me. As soon as I stopped, I frantically crawled over the passenger seat and pushed the door open. A moment later, as my head hung out of the car, the floodgates opened. I unleashed the most unholy and powerful stream of vomit I have ever witnessed come out of somebody's mouth. My whole body wrung itself out with each convulsion, again and again, each time forcing me to taste that awful coffee. I felt like I was moments away from drowning in my own uncontrollable projectile vomit.
It's about to be Christmas. It's December today. Except there's still my name before. There's no.
Use PDF Filler to edit documents anytime, anywhere, from any device. Add text anywhere in the document. Use the eraser tool to erase anything on the form. It's even easy to add a signature by drawing, typing, uploading, or using your webcam.
The sheer sheer force of it made it splash everywhere and coat the inside of my car, as well as my face and all my clothes. Unfortunately,
Ew.
as I gasped for air and tried to get a hold
Guys,
of
that's
myself, I slipped
disgusting.
out of my car and fell right into the gigantic pile of it. The overwhelming disgust I felt at that moment made me start throwing up all over again. I kept thinking I didn't have anything left in me, but then out of nowhere, there was
You ain't got
more.
no
It wasn't
motherfucking
long before
setback.
someone pulled
None.
over and asked
Therefore,
if
you
I
need to
needed
get
any
to
help, but
Georgia
I couldn't speak for several minutes. I just kept hurling. At
evening,
some point,
and that
they
way you
offered
can
me some
post up,
water which I
drop
used
that
to
shit
rinse
off
out
in
my
Alright,
the
mouth,
guys.
building,
only
and
for my
head your
stomach
ass
to
back.
push out another surge of
Guys, this is
bile
gonna be
before
so
I knew it.
crazy.
I had become some sort of spectacle for a small group of people on the side of the road. Of course, most of them kept themselves at a safe distance, but some guy kept asking me if I needed an ambulance. But I
No, he
didn't
got a
need an
trailer. I'm
ambulance.
sorry.
I needed the
He got a
police.
trailer we
I
can
whipped my
load.
car around and sped all the way back to the McDonald's. The whole time I kept
You gotta
looking
take
at the
that trailer
coffee in
back
my
on.
cup holder and thinking that it must have been laced with poison. When I got back to the
But I'm hoping
McDonald's,
to have
I
the
cut
other
in
two
front of the
drivers
line and
be able to
demanded an
take my
explanation
green.
from the staff.
We can't
What
do
the
it
hell
on
did you
that
serve me?
prohibited
It's
shit.
just
So
coffee,
you
sir. Don't play dumb with me. I know you
that's
put
you
something
can't
in
take
there.
that
Tell me. I
fast
don't know
worker.
what you're talking about.
So I'm not quite
Please
how you
calm
would
down.
call
I didn't want to play stupid with him all day, so I took the lid off the cup and looked inside. About half of it was gone, but floating on the surface was the most unmistakable sight of the most
Oh,
disturbing,
guys, this is so
horrifying
creepy.
thing I have ever seen. It was a dead,
He
rotting mouse
did, but
stuck to
I
the
ain't
bottom
even
of
had
the
a
cup.
chance to even
The
Ew,
sight of it sent
oh
me
god.
into a third bout of uncontrollable vomiting, which took me a long time to recover from. I was in disbelief, and yet
They
it
get
made
it,
perfect sense.
yeah.
If that McDonald's had a
Really,
rodent
because I
infestation,
ain't had
the
looked at it
stupid
lately. It's
managers
been really
probably
infected.
stuffed the place full of rat poison and figured it would solve the problem. Until one of the poisoned mice
You got
crawled
it
inside
out
of a
you
cup
got
and
it out
croaked in there,
just
just
let
for
them
some
know you
drowsy
can
minimum wage worker to be completely oblivious as they poured the
That's
coffee right over it.
disgusting.
The police were called because of the scene I caused. I ended up choosing to file a report against the McDonald's location, and I've been fighting with them ever since. They
Okay.
must have paid off some health inspectors because they released a
Guys, I
statement claiming there
subscribe
was no evidence of any pest
because I
problem
want to.
whatsoever, and that
And I
what
want to give
happened
it
to
a
me
like.
was an isolated incident they are not responsible for. I know
And I
I'll
want
get
to give
them
it a
one day because
6.
I have concrete photo evidence to prove their negligence. I missed work for a week because of how sick I was, and my car has never smelled the same since then. I'm still waiting to be compensated. I don't even know if I'll ever be able to enjoy coffee again. This story was inspired by a horrifying incident that happened to a Fredericton man who actually found a dead mouse inside his McDonald's coffee cup. Here's an image of it
Wow.
below. The man stated that when he picked up a cup of coffee from a local McDonald's restaurant on his way to work, he was contently sipping his coffee when he found a small mouse in the bottom of the cup. When
Ew.
brought to the attention of McDonald's, a pest control company allegedly found no evidence of any rodent issues in the building and has mentioned that they are continuing to investigate the isolated incident.
Guys, that was pretty scary though. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Give me 50 views so I can go live. Bye.